JBNN keep you informed. I'm Michelle Jones. Before we get into the news, please remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and share the news with someone today. Now onto the news. Woman charged for harboring a fugitive. A 21-year-old woman has been charged after being found in the company of one of the 9 men who escaped from the Constant Spring lockup on Tuesday, police say. Senior Superintendent of Police, Commanding Officer for the St. Catherine North Division, Upton Nicholson, said a targeted operation in the community of Waterloo Gardens in Spanish Town on Wednesday resulted in the recapture of Talik Chambers. Chambers was apprehended in the company of Shamara Holmes, who is his common-law spouse. She too was taken into custody, and sometime this afternoon, she was questioned and charged with harboring a fugitive, Nicholson said on Wednesday. Chambers was one of 9 prisoners who escaped lockup on Tuesday morning by cutting through a grill and metal door, according to police. All 9 prisoners have been recaptured. In an update Thursday morning, the Jamaica Constabulary force that the last escapee, 19-year-old Alonzo Espute, who was charged with murder, surrendered to the police. Mother love charged after allegedly promoting violence on TikTok. A man seen in a now viral video promoting violence on social media has been arrested and charged, police say. Superintendent Coleridge Minto, head of the St. Elizabeth Police, said Giovanni Skin has been charged with the use of audiovisual communication to promote violence. Skin, otherwise called Mother Love, is the close friend of Marlborough in Balaclava. Superintendent Minto says after the video was brought to the attention of the police, a targeted operation was carried out in Balaclava on Wednesday, where Skin was seen and detained. It was taken into custody and charged. In the video posted to his TikTok page, Skin, clad in the color of the People's National Party, declared that if his candidate of choice did not win in the general election, he would incite violence.
Yes, I say me anyone should win in a balaclava. Me I tell you, a whole of town me I bring come out.
Riot in a balaclava.
Yo, you think I'm joking?
Riot.
Watch this, come here, go down in the balaclava.
Riot.
One miss just, you know. See, the whole crew and the whole team.
Come now, man. And you say we're gonna win, we are gonna turn the world in a 80. Be a big matic and rifle.
Remember.
Me I tell you now. And you, hey, stop your chatting. Don't give me no chat, Cindy.
One just.
Come here.
One just.
Central Labour charged with murder. A 22-year-old Labour has been charged with murder in connection with the fatal stabbing of a man in Madia District, Central, last Saturday. The accused has been identified as Sanjay Hall, otherwise called Dudos. The deceased is 28-year-old Aswani Sterling. Reports from the Alexandria police are that about 6 p.m., Sterling became involved in an argument with another man. Hall reportedly intervened, brandished a knife and stabbed Sterling in the abdomen. The injured man was taken to the hospital, where he died while undergoing treatment. Following the incident, a report was made to the police. Hall later surrendered himself on Monday, August 18, accompanied by his attorney. He was subsequently charged after a question and answer session in the presence of his attorney on Wednesday, August 20, and an eyewitness account of the incident. His court date is being finalized. Men charged with assault after allegedly intervening in argument between women. 2 men who intervened in an argument between 2 women, allegedly assaulting one of the women, have been slapped with several charges stemming from the incident. Charged with assault of common law, assault occasioning bodily harm, possession of prohibited weapon, and assault occasioning grievous bodily harm are 29-year-old Oshane Ward, otherwise called Jugsy, a plumber, and a 32-year-old Oshane Ward, a carpenter, both residing at Red Hills Road in St. Andrew. Reports are that between 6 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. on Tuesday, August 12, 2 women were arguing along Red Hills Road when both men intervened. It is alleged that the men kicked one of the women all over her body, causing swelling and bruises. It is further alleged that she was dragged towards the house where Oshane held on to her, and Oshane threatened her with a handgun, which he placed against her neck. The woman managed to escape and reported them to the police. An investigation was launched, and the men were arrested and later charged on Saturday, August 16. Their court dates are being finalized. JLP to launch manifesto on Sunday in St. James. The Jamaica Labour Party JLP will launch its manifesto, I Choose Jamaica, the next chapter, at Sam Shop Square in St. James on Sunday during its mass rally, set to start at 4 p.m., according to Manifesto and Achievements Committee Chair, Kamina Johnson-Smith. Johnson-Smith made the announcement during a media conference held by the JLP on Thursday, after much speculation and interest in the public sphere on when the party would release the election document.
Also said, of course,
that we're really pleased that so many people are excited to see what's in our manifesto. We've heard people asking questions, and we've heard people saying we want to see what's in the JLP manifesto, and we think that's great. And we're responding to that, of course, by ensuring that we meet our commitment of having said to you that we will be sharing our manifesto in a new, creative way, and that we will make sure that we engage as deeply and widely with the Jamaican people as possible on the issue. And it is for this reason that I Choose Jamaica, the next chapter, will be launched for the first time out of Kingston. No manifesto has ever been launched outside of Kingston, nor has one ever been launched at a mass rally, and it will be launched at Sam Sharp Square at our mass rally on Sunday the 24th at 4 p.m.
Holness promises better roads and water supply to Manchester communities.
At that critical point now, where we are fixing the economy is doing well, but we are also using the resources of the economy to deal with the problems that are affecting you. One of them was crime. Big problem. Some of you think murders would have never gone down. We cut murders almost in half if you annualize. But the big problems that many of you have, as I tour the constituency today, you want road and you want water. Those are the two big things. What we have decided to do is, one, we are going to have a second round of the Spark program. The first Spark program has started. We have 660 roads that are going to be repaired under that. We're going to launch the second phase of the Spark program that will be focused on your community roads. So those of you who have really bad roads, I like to think of them as the roads that run past your house and connect you to the highway. Those roads, we will fix them in our next term with round 2 of the Spark program. Water. Many of these communities are not a part of what we call the utility of water, meaning NWC doesn't run a pipe to your house. Firstly, we are going to deal with the small water schemes that many of you rely on. Some of you do what they call entombment. Some of you put a little pipe at a spring and catch the water. All of those small water projects, we will make a special allocation to ensure that those communities far up in the hills, far remote, have reliable water supply using modern technology that can bring water to your house in an efficient way. Secondly, for those communities that are in proximity, meaning nearby the NWC, we will ensure that we extend the water utility to your house. So labor rights, this election is a serious election about the future of your country. And I want you to take it very seriously.
Golden confident PMP will reclaim Westmoreland.
Today we have had in Westmoreland today. We started in Bethel Town, over in Eastern Westmoreland, and then we poured Central and we poured West, and here we are in Grangehill.
The people of Westmoreland need to stop carrying water on their head, and that's why you put me as the spokesperson for water. And I can tell the people of Westmoreland, under your next Prime Minister, Mark Jefferson Gordon, the people of Westmoreland will get water in their pipe. Party leader, most of the citizens of Westmoreland, when they go to Lamar Hospital, they have to sleep on chair for 4 or 5 days before they get a bed. And party leader, as the next member of parliament from Western Westmoreland, we need a new wing on the Lamar Hospital so that the people of Westmoreland can have dignity.
I know that Western Westmoreland from every division is already and can't wait to put Ian Hayes as the next MP and Irish is going to be orange. From the 3rd of September, we will return to the column of the People's National Party. Seaga's era was in the 80s, and again, Jamaica suffered. And we developed a massive debt under Seaga. And when Michael Manley won back in 1989, the PNP began an 18-year stretch where we modernized the infrastructure of the country. And we built a whole load of important institutions to support a better life for the people. Roads and seaports and airports were built. The telecom sector was liberalized so that telecoms could become a norm where everybody had a cell phone. And of course, we introduced the PATH program for those who need help, the Drug for Elderly program, the National Health Fund, and so many other things were done. Then the Labourites came in and they took the economy to the threshold of collapse under Bruce Golding and Andrew Holness. And when we were voted into power at the end of 2011, there began a period of just 4 years where the economy of the country was put on a sustainable footing. We passed a law to establish the fiscal rules. We developed the architecture to make sure that the economy could flourish. And the tax revenues began to increase, the fiscal space increased, and the debt started to come down. So when Andrew Holness says that it's the Labour Party who has rescued Jamaica, we have to mash down that lie. It is the People's National Party under Portia Simpson-Miller and Peter Phillips who did the hard work, and I was Minister of Justice, passing the necessary laws on their behalf to make it happen.
JBN will keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.